you want to write down all the products that you see me using, or products that you think you might be able to use, fill that out. And I like doing this recipe because it shows $280 worth of our products. And if anybody wants to move closer or come up, I don't mind if you want to come up and move closer. So, I'm going to start off with what I have in the batter bowl. And of course our batter bowl comes in the kit, and it's got the nice tight fitting lid so that you can store things in it. You've got the pour spout, you've got the handle, so it's very easy to use. And what I'm going to add, I've put some cream cheese in there and some Greek yogurt. Nowadays a lot of people like the non-fat Greek yogurt, so I've mixed the cream cheese and the Greek yogurt. You can use all cream cheese, you can use just Greek yogurt. The base is pretty much whatever you want to put in there. Sometimes I'll do mayonnaise and cream cheese. But right now I'm going to put some of our dill mix in there because I want it to start reconstituting a little bit. Now our new consultant kit has these really cute little spoons that are shaped round and they stick right in there, so these are great. I'm going to take this one for now and just put some dill mix in here, and so that I can get started on it. And our dill mix is fabulous. You can make a great dip out of it. And I'm just going to stick that in there for now and let it sit. So we have lots of seasonings and spices, but our dill mix is one of my favorites for veggies. So I'm just going to put this on half away for a minute. At a show, I normally have people helping me, so I might just pass some stuff off to Connie or to Chris or whatever. So the first thing I'm going to show you is we have our German forged steel knives. The blade goes all the way through and comes out the other end, so it's one continuous piece. If you're going to purchase one of our knives, and the knife comes in the kit, in the new consultant kit, but if you're going to purchase a knife, you should also purchase a honing tool, because you want to hone the knives like that every 2 or 3 times you use it. Because if you're not honing it, the knives when they come are kind of shaped like this, and as you use them 3 or 4 times, they start to get out of alignment. They go like that. The honing tool keeps them in alignment, so they're always going to stay sharp. If you, maybe every 2 years or something, you might want to send it to a professional sharpener, but if you keep it in alignment, it usually doesn't need to be sharpened. Sharpening a knife isn't the best thing because it cuts away at the blade, and your blade gets smaller and smaller. But honing it doesn't do that, it just keeps it in alignment. So keep in mind that you always want to have a nice honing tool. For consultants, when you're using your Pamper Chef dollars, be sure to purchase the honing tool. Okay, it's one of the things that should be on your list. So I'm just going to take, when you're using our knives, it's really nice to choke up on them and put your hand on the blade. It stabilizes the blade rather than holding it back like that, like you're going to stab somebody with it. Put your hand up here. So when you're cutting anything round, I suggest that you cut a little piece off the side, because then once your piece is off the side, your round, whether it's a tomato or onion or whatever, is going to lay flat. It's not going to roll around and give you a chance of cutting yourself. So I'm just going to, now does anybody want to come up and try the knife? Derek does. Derek,
sorry
yes.
to call you out. I'm sorry if you were going to do what I was going to do.
He said he came here because he wanted to see our knives. So
All right, come on.
I just think that, well, of course, don't be shy.
It's just a bunch of women in here.
Yeah.
Women love to see a man cook.
Yes.
So you can just cut the end off of the knife.
Are you cutting them anything?
Pretty good, huh? While you're up here, do you want to cut the lime in half too and see how it goes? Was that easy?
Mm-hmm.
Smooth?
Smooth.
Sharp?
Yep.
Woohoo!
Thanks, Derek.
Connie, behind you is a bamboo bowl in there. Can you bring it to me? I can put trash in it. Thank you. So the next thing we're going to do is I want to put some trash in it. I don't put the stuff in just in case I need it. What I want to show you next is the veggie wedger. Does anybody have the veggie wedger? What do you like about the veggie wedger?
It's easy to use.
What do you use it for?
I use it, I bought it because, of the chicken fajita bites, so with the bell peppers. But I also use it for tomatoes, onions. I've done onions with it.
Anybody do oranges? Anybody have kids in sports where you have to take oranges for treats?
Well, my little boy starts soccer next week.
All right. So, what you can do is do a whole bag of oranges in about 5 minutes, cutting them into quarters. So, at my shows, I would have this onion's kind of bad in the middle, so I'm not using the whole thing. But you can see how easy that is. So, on my catalogs, I have a stick-up note, and I tell people, write if you like the veggie wedger, or you like the knife, or you like the honing tool, just write that on the stick-up note. Or I also have an alphabetized list, and you can circle it on the alphabetized list. So, and I would stop after each product and tell them to write it down, or to put it on the alphabetized list. All right, so now I've got a little piece of onion here, a quarter of an onion. I might use a little bit more than that, and I'm going to throw it in our manual food processor. And our manual food processor also comes in the kit. Remember, I told you it had $580 worth of products. This is one of them that comes in the kit. So our manual food processor is self-contained. It doesn't have a hole in it. It's just like a little container here. Our blade is exclusive to Paper Chef. Did you catch him yet? You caught him.
Yep, she got him.
We should have got the super spot. So the food here pushes it up to there and pushes it up to there. So the food is always being rotated inside here. So for right now, I'm just going to throw the onion in there and let it sit there for a minute. And then I'm going to take a cucumber. And this is called a cucumber lime dip. So let me show you a couple different things. This is one of my favorite tools. It's the V-shaped cutter. Anybody have a V-shaped cutter? Good, Connie. Do you use it for anything?
It looks pretty in my thing because I always forget to use it for things,
All right.
but yeah.
So I use this at every show. And you can use it to do a honeydew melon or a cantaloupe, or you can cut a beet in half with it. If you cut a beet in half, it's a pretty purple flower. And I usually take a carrot to every one of my shows, and I just cut a piece off the carrot and I put the carrot in the center. So it's a cute little flower with the carrot in the center. Now, in the summertime, you can take red pepper, yellow pepper, green pepper, cut around it, and use it for mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup if you have a picnic. Put it on your cool and serve tray, and you've got a cute little container. So that is called the V-shaped cutter, and it's under V on the alphabetized list. So circle it. I know you're going to love it.
Need it.
Yes. Good, but would you want it on Facebook if you just saw it in the catalog? True. There, gotcha.
That's where the show's held.
So anyway, so here is, I wish I had a carrot to show you the cute little inside of it. And a lot of times I will do it a little bit more slanted so it looks cute like that. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is our zester score. And I showed you the zester earlier on the on the orange, but I want to show you the score again. And the score is on the side of the lemon zester score. And I like to do this to the cucumbers because it makes it look pretty when you're slicing it. And so I'm just scoring it. So that is called the, actually it used to be called the lemon zester score. I think
It's just zester score.
it's a zester score. Thank you. My apron just came untied. It's just, so if I give you the wrong name, you can just write it on your little stick-up tab, or circle it on your alphabetized list if you can find it. So what's the name of it?
The zester score.
The zester score. Very good. We have lots of different zesters, so I'll show you some of them in a little bit. So right now I'm just going to, let's see, I'll take about that much of a cucumber and take the end off of it. And let me score that a little bit more. Now, you probably know, does anybody know why you like to take the seeds out of your cucumber?
So you don't burp.
sparkling, they're liquidy, they're runny. Well, I want to show you another great tool. How many of you have an apple wedger? What do you use it for, Brittany?
Because I did just use it, not so, it's like basically just cutting apples is kind of like a basic thing to put together like different like lunch kits and stuff like that.
Okay.
But
apples.
like, it's very sharp.
It is very sharp. You can cut yourself very easily. Do not touch it from the bottom. I just cut myself this week with it, and I know better.
Yeah.
But occasionally you just pick it up and your little finger slips over there and it will cut you. It is very sharp.
Yeah.
So do you use it for anything else besides apples?
So far that's the only thing that I've used it for. But like, I'm like just cutting an apple with a knife. I'm horrible at it because like, it rolls around. I can't hold it still. Like I'm really slow when I cut because I'm super anal about like cutting to myself. And then that is just like perfect and. You might get like a little bit of seeds inside of like one little apple slice, but then you just take like a.
It's
Pour
awesome
out a
with
little bit.
pears too.
Pears. I eat a lot of pears. I love pears, and this is the easiest way to eat a pear because it's not juicy and sliding all over the place. I use it for pears. You can do it for potatoes. It works great for potatoes if you're going to do grilled potatoes or oven roasted potatoes. And then let me show you how quick and easy it is to do vegetable sticks for your vegetable trays. So you just slide it down there on there like that. It'd be nice if I went all the way through. And here you take the seeds out because they're the ooey gooey. They make things have too much moisture in them. And then look at that. And our apple wedger cuts everything into 10 slices. When you buy them other places, they're using 8 slices. So here you have 10 cucumber sticks. You could also do this with zucchini. If you want to grill zucchini, you can do your zucchini sticks for the grill or yellow squash. So I'm just going to take these little cubes.
I like to use it with my pineapple wedger.
Great with your pineapple
I-
wedger. Once the pineapple, but you use it, then you can go right down on the pineapple and it wedges it. Anybody else have any other uses for it? Nope? Okay. Be sure and mark this on your alphabetized list or on your stick-up pad, apple wedger. And for those of you consultants, you want to get it with your free Pamper Chef dollars. Okay, so now I've just dumped the little cucumber sticks in there and the onions in there, and I'm just gonna.
It wasn't centered on that,
Is that centered?
China. There you go.
Pampered, not perfect, right?
What?
Pampered, not perfect, right?
So do you see how that's all chopped? And I didn't even have to stop and stir it. So I'll go over here closer where you can see that. So, who has this? It comes in a kit. It comes in a kit. So you can see without any effort how it's all chopped up, just like that, without even stirring it. I never even had to stop and stir it down. Okay? There you go. All right, so we're just going to throw this cucumber in the mix over here. And our newest little scraper is this little mini scraper that works perfectly. It was designed to go in the manual food processor. So if you don't have that, you might want to add that to your wish list on your either on the alphabetized or the stick-up note that's on your catalog. So there you go. So I'm just going to have Connie over here mix this for me, and I can bring it over to you. You can put it over here and just mix that away. I know, I should have my mix and chop, but I don't. So, all right. So, the next thing we're going to do is I want to show you our simple slicer. And our simple slicer also comes in the kit. Our bamboo bowls come in the kit. Our bamboo spoons come in the kit. So I'm just going to put that there. And the simple slicer is a fabulous tool that comes in the kit. And you always want to keep it locked at all times. So the blade's down so you're not going to cut your fingers. Always keep it unlocked. Always, always keep it unlocked. Okay, keep it unlocked or you will cut your fingers off. So, I'm warning you now. If you wanna keep all your fingers, keep it locked. And you always, always, always use the cover. That's what it's designed for. Now, this comes to, you could come to 1, 2, or 3, whichever setting you want. I'm gonna start with, any comments on this, Tua?
Love it.
Always use the guard.
Yes, use the guard. I sliced my finger and almost had to have stitches, so.
How did you do that?
Because I did not use the, what happened was, I took off the tool and something was stuck, in the, or I got it. It didn't slice all the way. I wasn't used, it was user error, we'll just say that, how about
Okay.
that? And they, yeah,
Okay.
got it done.
So notice how Patsy cut the,
Use the guard.
how Patsy cut the cucumber down even smaller so that you have a manageable piece.
Yeah,
Okay.
Then you're not tempted to not use the guard.
And that's why my
That's-
host took it off one time. She was trying to do an onion and a pepper and it wouldn't fit in there and she was a little flustered. It was her grand opening and she was very nervous, so she took it off and that's how the accident happened. Yeah, she had to leave the show immediately. But, yeah.
You cut it down to fit.
Yeah.
If the onion's too big, you just cut a little side of the onion off of it, or
Yep.
the green pepper, or whatever. So the easiest way to use this tool is to stand it up so that when you're and I'm doing 3 right now. I'm just doing 2 slices of 3, so you can see how thick these slices are. That's 3. And then I'm going to move it to 2. If you're holding it like this, it's going to stop, so it doesn't go off the end. So there's a slice of 2. I'll do one more. But you can see how darn easy it is to do. Now the reason I tell you, I'm going to take this, I'm going to turn it to 1 now. But the reason I say that, if you're holding it flat, or even if you have it over a batter bowl, you're going to go off the end and you lose the guard. And then all of a sudden you're struggling to get it back on. You look like you don't know what you're doing. So just, if you keep it like this, just keep that in mind, so that it's always, it stops because you're stopping on your cutting board. It's not going to go all the way out to this. And then anybody that wants to try it, look at that. Is that amazing? Look at those beautiful slices without any work at all. And this also comes in your new consultant kit. And remember, right now, the new consultant kit, you get 100% rebate back. So I'm going to take these little cucumber slices, and I'm very much into garnishing, as you can tell, so far probably. And so I'm just putting the cucumber slices, and this also works really nice in our white Simple Additions bowl. It looks very cute. So, and I scored the cucumber with the lemon zester scorer. Oh, it's called the zester scorer, not lemon anymore. Anyway, so there you go. So the bowl is already set for our nice dip. So remember, when you're done with this, lock it. It goes in the dishwasher. Now, I might just do a few more slices on 3, because 3 makes a nice dipping slice. So if you want to have slices for dipping in your dip, the 3 is a great level to start with. Any questions so far? All right, so normally at my shows, I take a pan scraper. Everybody has a pan scraper, right?
Yes.
So I take the pan scraper, I stick it right in there, I twist, and it all pops apart. Fabulous use of the pan scraper. And I can't think of anything else that works better. So I'm so used to doing it.
I use a knife.
So, but knives are dangerous. I know, because I'm looking around thinking, do I really want to use that sharp knife? But I guess I will, but I'm so used to the pan scraper, I'm like, really, I want a pan scraper? So use the pan scraper, not the knife.
Could use a V-shape cutter too.
There you go. So now that it's all apart, and another tool that comes in the kit is, and remember you leave the skin on it, and anybody want to come up and try this? Who doesn't have it? Anybody over there, you want to try it?
I'll try it.
So I just stuck it in there like that, skin and all, and just squeeze. It might be kind of hard. There you go. Keep going. Look at all that. All right. So it has a little tool that comes with it. The little tool is right here. You take the tool and you scrape all the the garlic off of it. And then the tool, also, you can stick it in here, and it pulls everything out. So with that little tool, you just stick it in there and everything comes out, very easy. And this also comes in the kit. Thank you so much. Now, I think since I made so much, I might put a little bit more garlic in that. So, anybody have an old garlic press that you have to peel the garlic? Anybody? No, because you're all consultants. Everybody has a garlic press. All right, so let me show you another favorite product. And this is the garlic peeler slicer. Who has this tool? Kathy has this tool. All right, and so does Jackie. So this is the garlic peeler. So if you like a lot of garlic, you stick the garlic in here in the peeler, and you roll it just like that. And when you roll it and you pop it out, it comes out with no skin on it. Woohoo! Magic, right? And then you're going to take this garlic and you're going to put it in the garlic slicer. And you just drop a piece of garlic in both sides. And I do this whenever I do chicken in the baker. If you want to do a show and do barbecue chicken sliders, or if you want to do Mexican margaritas, I can teach you how to make fajitas. And we would use the garlic, we'd put the garlic over, we would put it over the chicken. So let me show you. See how beautiful that's slicing the garlic? Now, does anybody know why you'd slice garlic rather than press garlic?
I know my dad, like, whenever he does like your butt chicken and stuff like that, he'll inject it, actual garlic slices into his chicken.
Oh, he would love this tool, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
So look at how nicely it slices. The reason for using sliced garlic is it's milder. Pressed garlic has a stronger flavor. Sliced garlic is a milder flavor. So just slice your garlic like that. Now what I do at my shows, I told you I take 2 baby carrots to every show, and I use some to garnish there. And then I put the baby carrots in here, and I slice them, and it comes out like a salad shooter. And people love the little sliced carrots that come out of it. Remember, you can put almonds in here, you can put chocolate in here, you can put Parmesan cheese. Any other ideas? Okay. So remember, this is called the garlic peeler slicer, and it's so you can look at the alphabetized list, or you can write it on your little stick-up notepad.
How do you get it clean though? It's kind of a complicated thing, isn't it?
So it comes out like this, and this also comes out, and it all goes right in the dishwasher.
I did not know that.
I could tell she was shocked.
Well, I didn't know that, and the friend said,
Oh my
I just looked at it,
gosh.
so easy to clean, and I'm like, really? You just pull it apart.
That's so
So
funny.
it goes right in the dishwasher. Now, this is sold separately, or it's sold together. So if you want the set, look under garlic peeler slicer set, or you can just get the peeler, or you can just get the slicer. Okay, so I'm going to put that over there out of the way.
He's got this giant ceramic where you put whole cloves into his chicken. And like doesn't eat the whole like his
Patsy, I didn't know that the covers for the knives came apart either until I went to Lori's show.
Yeah. I don't usually talk about that. Okay, so we're almost done with this. We're almost done with this. I love our pink Himalayan salt. I can't live without it. It has to go on everything. My consultants know I'm a little salt fanatic. So some nice pink Himalayan salt in here. And some people might say, why would you want to use pink Himalayan salt? And I was watching a chef on the cooking show, and they use it for everything. And somebody said, why would you spend more money for pink Himalayan salt? And he said, because absolutely every single thing you put on it, it's going to enhance the flavor and it's going to taste better. So I usually pass it around, let people just grind it on their hand so they can taste it, because it is phenomenal. So now we've got the dill seasoning, garlic, a little onion. I didn't put very much onion in it. You can put more onion in it, but sometimes people don't like a lot of onion taste. And then salt and pepper and the dill. And the last thing that's going to go in there is lime. But I promised I'd show you some zesters, cream cheese, and Greek yogurt. And you can do it all Greek yogurt, all cream cheese, mayonnaise, cream cheese, mayonnaise. I usually put just a drop of mayonnaise in the bottom to get my dill mix to start reconstituting, and then I add the other things. So, yes.
Oh, I was gonna ask, like, how much Greek yogurt do you do? Like a half a cup?
I usually use a little carton, a
Oh,
little
okay.
carton with 8 ounces of cream cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. But, you know, you can do it to taste. And they have Greek yogurt cream cheese now. My host bought it the other day. So I haven't used it yet, but it's interesting. So, but people like the Greek yogurt because it's not fat and it's got a good texture to it. All right, so there's, what comes in the kit is not this grater, but the coarse grater. And so I take another piece of cucumber and I grate the piece of cucumber. So with this cucumber, I'm showing a lot of different tools. So I would show the coarse one, and the coarse one comes in the kit. The other product that comes in the kit is this zester. So it's nice, and you can, what you're going to do, and I'll come over there. Well, let me show you this one first. This one does the little curly cues, and I think you guys, I'll come over here where I'm a little bit closer to you guys. Oh, that's going to throw Jen off, but I'll do it anyway. I'm going to get one closer. So this one does the little curly cues like I showed you with the orange. So for garnishing, if you want to garnish something, see how pretty those curls are? So I would use that. And then again, the score is what you would go down the side if you want it to look like a wheel when you cut into it. So that's the zester score. This is just the zester. And you can see that beautiful zest that's coming out in there. You see that? And you can probably smell it all across the room. And this tool actually comes in the kit. Now the next one I want to show you is this one, which is also one of my favorites, because this one you can do Parmesan cheese, you can do chocolate, you can do ginger, all kinds of things. But now see there's white down there? So you just want to take off the green part, because the green part is sweet, has lots of flavor in it. You don't want to go down into the white because that's the pith. It's bitter and it's going to pith you off. You get it in your recipe. So you really want just the green. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Smells wonderful. And if you touch it, it's juicy and soft. You don't want to buy zest that comes in a jar. It's dried out and nasty. You always want fresh zest, whether it's orange or lemon or lime. Beautiful in a cake mix. Also fabulous in, if you do just a white cake mix or a yellow cake mix, what you want to do with the cake mix is just add a little orange or lemon or lime to your cake mix, and it's going to give you a beautiful flavor of a lemon cake or a lime cake or orange cake. Also cheesecakes. Just put some fresh zest in there. So now you've got 3 choices of zesters. The zester scorer, the fine, this is called the adjustable grater.
Microplane.
I just changed all the names. And then the coarse one is fabulous and it comes in the kit. And then this one also comes in the kit. So, the last thing, I think it's the last one, I'm going to add is the lime juice to the recipe. Who wants to come try out the zester? I mean the squeezer, the citrus press.
There he does.
Anybody? So if you like more,
You guys are awesome participants.
or fresh lime juice, so all you're gonna do. And oh, let me tell Mary something. When you're doing lemons, you want to put them in this way because this goes down into the inside of the lemon. But because limes are smaller, you do it upside down, and then just take 2 hands and squeeze.
Take your frustration out.
Look at all that juice. Can you believe it? That's a lot of juice, right? Thank you. All right, so I'm going to take the other half of it, and I'm going to put it in a prep bowl, just so you can see that's a lot of juice that came out of there. So I've got the prep bowl. You also get 2 prep bowls in your kit. Tell us what you use the prep bowls for.
Lava cakes.
Lava cakes, very good. 1 minute microwave, beautiful lava cake. Brownies or cakes. What
Jello.
What'd you say?
Jello.
Jello. What else?
Take my yogurt to lunch.
Yogurt to lunch.
I store my garlic in it.
Stir your garlic in it. I like it for leftovers, and the 2-cup one's really nice too if you have like soup basting. It's good for prepping. To have, when you're prepping and you want to have your carrots or cucumbers or whatever. All right, so I'm gonna show you in here so you see how much actually comes out of this. It's amazing. There's no way to get that much juice. Look at how much juice comes out of that half of the lime. Fabulous. So that is the citrus press. So I'm looking around to make sure I used all the products that I said I was going to use. I think I did. So what we'll do is we'll mix this up, and I usually have somebody taste it for me, and then they can tell me if it needs more salt, if it needs more pepper, if it needs more garlic, if it needs more lime. It's one of those recipes, it's kind of just to taste, however you like it to be. So who wants to come up and be my taster? Anybody?
Jackie will.
Voluntold.
Good job, Jess. She does it to me all the time.
I've been doing it for years.
Hold on a second.
She realized there wasn't enough pepper.
So if you like it spicier, put more garlic in it. So try it with one of our chips. See what you think. More garlic, more salt, more onion.
I can always use more garlic, salt, and onion.
Garlic, salt, or onion.
But I would say add a little more pepper to it if you're going to add any more garlic
Okay,
or onion.
so here's more
Oh my
garlic.
gosh.
Here's more garlic. So now if it's over the spicy, you know whose fault it is, right?
That's right. White onion.
I'm pretty heavy-handed on garlic and on salt, so. But I never eat at my show, so I never know what it tastes like. So, all right. So here we go. What do you guys think? Did you like it? I mean, did you like the demonstration? Yeah. I mean, okay.